Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be opening up some Lair of Darkness and giving you guys a quick review of the deck. And before we get into this guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think down in the comments down below of this video, and don't forget to check out my Patreon down in the description. So without further ado guys, let's get straight on into this box. Now, quick thing, I didn't just buy one, I didn't buy two, I didn't even buy three. I actually bought two display boxes of Lair of Darkness, because I think this deck is literally that awesome. I absolutely loved Diablos before this was made. I loved the artwork of it, and I kind of was upset when back in the day when they had it as an OCG exclusive deck, and they just put him as a secret rare and Fortress of the Breaker. I hated that, but we moved on past that, and now he's this, and he's broke. Like, he's broke. And so am I, now that I bought two display boxes of this. Actually, surprisingly enough, it really wasn't that expensive. I bought the first one, this one, for $67 for 8 decks, and then I bought another one for $67, which isn't terrible, because you're really getting, like, a deck for free per box. And all the reprints in here are just nuts. So without further ado, let's pop this open, and we will see. Well, I mean, it's already guaranteed what we get, but I'll do a quick review of it. So, had to pop it open. And it's guaranteed, so cards are just so damn good in this deck. Holy crap. I absolutely love this structure deck. This has got to be my new favorite structure deck they have ever released. And there is... I'm only going to open up one for the video purpose. I'll open up the other 4 on my own time. Or not 4, but the other 7 on my own time from this particular box. I'm actually going to leave it set up in my room like this, because I think it's just too cool with that on the top. So, anyways, let's just pick this one. Hopefully we don't... I want to go ahead and say it. I hope I don't get any misprints. But this has got to be the biggest, like, structure deck opening I have ever done. And I'm actually going to open them from the bottom, because I don't want to damage them, because I'm going to actually put them back in the box. And that's probably not going to work out very well. But hey, we're going to try. Whatever. So, let's close that back up. Don't want to damage it. Totally rips the whole bottom. I can tape it back shut. It's fine. It'll close. So anyways, you get the deck itself. You get a rule book, which is crazy cool looking. Crazy cool. I love the card artwork. Like, you guys know that Dark Armed Dragon is my favorite card of all time. But Darkest Diablos, he's pretty damn close. He's very close to being one of my favorites. And plus, I mean, you get like this succubus girl thing that looks like a shell from Dark Lords. And this upgrades my damn Dark Lord deck. Like, how much cooler can we get? Okay, so you get this really awesome mat that I wish was a play mat itself. And I'm going to look and see if I can find a Diablo mat. But you get this, and it's got Arima over here, and it's got Lilith over here, and it's got Darkest Diablos in the center. And then you get the actual structure deck, and that's where we're going to get into it. I'm not going to lay... Well, yeah, we'll lay it out. Why not? Why not? Show it off. Make it pretty. Make it really cool looking. There we go. So let's get straight on into it, and you still get these Duel Link tokens, which is kind of cool. I use them as tokens. I don't know if everybody else uses them as tokens, but I do. I'm not going to anymore now that I got Torment tokens. So I'm going to kind of go over the new cards and their effects in this video, so let's get straight on into it. So we got Lith, Lady of Lament, which her effect is if she's normal summoned, its original attack becomes 1,000. And then she has a quick effect that you can tribute a dark monster, reveal 3 normal traps from your deck, and your opponent randomly chooses 1 to set on your field. The deck is then the rest are then shuffled back in the deck. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like Cosmo Tin Can, except it's shuffled back into the deck instead of sent to the graveyard, which is pretty cool. And then we have the new boss monster, Darkest Diablos, Lord of the Lair. Awesome card. And his effect is that your opponent cannot tribute this card, this face-up card, with card effects. And he cannot be targeted with card effects either. You can only use each effect of the following effects of him once per turn, and if a dark monster you control is treated, except during the damage step, you can special summon him from your graveyard. And if it was there when you tributed, or your hand if it was not. And you contribute one dark monster. Your opponent places one card from their hand on either the top or the bottom of their deck, which is crazy. So it like just gets rid of something. And then we get a Rima, the Wicked Warden, which is you can discard him to add Lair of Darkness from your hand, and if you and then you can draw one card if you tribute a dark monster, which is pretty cool. Or if you tributed a dark monster other than this card to activate his effect, you get to add a dark monster with 2,000 or more defense from your deck, which is really, really, really cool. Then we have the new card, Lair of Darkness, which is causing a big uproar in the TCG right now. And its effect is that all face-up monsters on the field become dark, which is crazy. And then once per turn, if you attribute a monster you control to activate a card effect, you contribute one dark monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control it, which is crazy. And then, once per turn, during the end phase, special summon as many Torment tokens, Fiend type, level 3, 1,000 attack, 1,000 defense as possible to the turn player's field in defense position up to the number of monsters treated by this turn. When this is up the field. So usually you're the only one that's going to get this. And this is the card that I've been really anticipating, is Grinning Grave Virus. Now this card's effect is that you contribute a dark monster with 3,000 or less attack. Your opponent then destroys one card from of their choice in their hand or deck, or even for every 500 attack it had. But if you tribute a monster that has 2,000 or more attack to activate its effect, you get to look at all cards your opponent draws until the end of their third draw after this is activated, and then destroy all monsters among them. Cards destroyed by this are sent to the graveyard by this effect, cannot activate their effects in the grave. And then the final new card that we get is Duke Shade, the Sinister Shadow Lord. You contribute any number of dark monsters, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, it gains 500 attack for each monster you tributed. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can target one level 5 or higher dark monster in your graveyard. And if you do, let's see, you can target one level 5 or higher dark monster and add it to your hand, excuse me. Really, really cool card. You can only use effect. Then the other reprints are Diablos, King of the Abyss. He's the original version of Darkest Diablos. Lynchlord, or Lunchlord, I don't know, Lynchlord. King of the Underworld. We have King of Shadows, Armageddon, or Archfiend, Emperor, the First Lord of Horror, Mega Caius, that is a notable reprint, Legendary Manju Garzet, Vanity's Fiend, that's notable, Mist Archfiend, Infernal Dragon, which is the second time I believe this card's ever been printed, Archfiend Cavalry, Stygian Street Patrol, that's pretty notable, Phantom of Chaos, that's always good to have extras of those, Plague Wolf, just a really cool looking card, Fiendish Rhino Warrior, that's really good for BA, Kari Bandit, it's always nice to have spares. Tour Guide's really good. Absolute King Backjack, and it's not gold rare anymore. Reeling Karibo. Reoccurring Nightmare is really, really good to have it reprinted. Before this, it was reprinted in like a turbo pack or something. No, it wasn't. It was reprinted in an Astral pack. And it went really down in price, but now it's really going to go down in price, which is nice. Allure of Darkness was the reason that I bought so many of these. I bought 16 of these. Like, I'm not even playing, and I don't even know if I'm done at 16. Hand Destruction, Foolish Burial Goods, another really good reprint, another reason I bought so many of these. Bogey Trap, Fiend, or Fires of Doomsday, Veil of Darkness, and then you get all the Crush card, or all the Virus cards, which is Crush card, Deck Devastation, Eradicator, and Full Force, which is really, really good. All those are notable. Dark Light, Trap of Darkness, Mind Crush is notable. I think that was last printed in the Dark World structure deck. Rise to Full Height, Curse of Darkness, Sinister Yarashudo, and my favorite, the Torment token. Now this deck is literally like Tartarus deck, if you've ever had Greek mythology. Like, that's just what it makes me think of. And I think it's really, really cool. And I really think that Dark Light, I just saw that go past. Like, Dark Light looks really cool as a common. Like, I don't know why, but like just the colors of it just looks cool. I mean, it's probably crap, but it's really cool. I really like it. Torrential probably outdoes it. But that's it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed opening that for you guys. I'm really excited to play this deck. It has so many good reprints, and just these 6 cards change how we're going to play decks. I'm going to make probably an Infernoid version of this. I'm going to make a Dark Lord version of this. I'm going to make maybe a Skull Servant. I don't know. There's just going to be so many things that I'm going to do with this that's why I bought so many cores of this. Like, this channel is going to be infected by darkness. Like, I am so excited for this. This is so much fun. And really quickly, just want to show you guys, that's the comparison of the retrain version next to the old version. I don't think anybody's really shown that off so much, but that's the original Force of the Breaker, and that's the new version that they came out with. I might be investing in getting a sticker or one of these just to have it for collector's purposes. But anyways, guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this. He's going to be one of my new signature dragon cards. I'm going to try and splash into every single dark deck that I can play. He's kind of like the new Grapha of the... I've heard people say that, like how he's a big dragon that comes back from the grave. And he's actually the only one that's considered a dragon. Every other one is considered fiends. I wonder if this would work with, like, Burning Abyss. I don't know. I kind of want to play around with that. But anyways, guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Check out the Patreon down there, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. See you around.